Thank you, thank you. I am so proud to be your general campaign chair. My daughters, Shelby and Amanda, hello, who are here with us tonight and are going to kill me, they love to use the word literally. Like, Dad, you literally have asked me that 1 billion times. Or, that was literally the worst movie ever. Or, Dad, you are literally the best and you are always right. Okay, maybe they didn't say that last one, but Dad can dream. The truth is, literally is the perfect word for our federation. We in this room know that all day long, all over the world, we are literally saving lives. So let me take my amazing girls and you, our amazing community, on a federation journey. What did we literally do today across the Jewish world? I'd like you to know who we touch, where we work, and how each of you make a difference. Here in Miami at 7:30 this morning, Joseph was dropped off at school. He goes to Kesher, which is one of the only Jewish day schools on earth created for students with special learning needs. It's an expensive education, and without the scholarship dollars that you provide, there's no way Joseph could have a day school experience. But through the Greater Miami Jewish Federation, you're making sure that Joseph and 87 other students with special needs get the education they deserve. A little while later, in Havana, a Rikudim Israeli dance group rehearsed at the Patronato, Cuba's largest synagogue. Our partner, the American Jewish Joint Distribution Committee, or JDC, has helped Cubans of all ages connect with their Jewish identity through Israeli dance. Having just returned from a Federation trip to Cuba, I was so happy to learn about the Israeli dance group and other Jewish renewal programs, and you all make it happen. Across the world, in Donetsk, Ukraine, Bella got a visit this morning from her caseworker from the Hesed Jewish Welfare Organization. She's been living on $18 a month pension since the collapse of the Soviet Union. And on top of that, since the Russian invasion of Crimea, she lives in a war zone. Her caseworker checks her blood pressure, provides medicine and food. Bella's all by herself, but because of you, she's not alone. It's now 2 p.m. in Paris. 125 Jews gathered at an Aliyah fair run by Federation partner, the Jewish Agency for Israel. They got their passports and an orientation and will be living for Israel in the next couple days. And this happens every single week as our brethren flee anti-Semitism in France. At 3 p.m. in Tel Aviv, Yossi was working at the help desk at Motorola, a job he got after the army service. Doesn't every Israeli adult serve in the army and go on to a job? Well, no. Most ultra-Orthodox Jews don't, and this is a bone of contention. So our agency, the JDC, works quietly behind the scenes with the government and with some progressive ultra-Orthodox rabbis and builds a bridge. You probably haven't heard of the program that trained Yossi and 40,000 others, but it's quietly changing Israeli society. And it's also making a big difference in Yossi's life, allowing him to make a living wage for himself and his family. It may be afternoon in Israel, but the day has hardly begun in Miami's Jewish community. It's 9 a.m. Miriam arrived at the JCS Kosher Food Bank for her appointment. Yes, her appointment. Every client at the food bank has a private appointment. Just like you, they push their cart through the aisles and pick up the items that their family likes. We go out of our way to preserve the dignity of every single human being we serve. And that includes placing Miriam's items in a regular shopping bag. Preserving dignity involves solving all, not just some, of Miriam's problems. She doesn't just need food, she needs a job. So she's also involved with J-Works Miami, the job assistance program run by Federation and Jewish Community Services. Miriam doesn't want to come to the food bank forever, and we don't want her to either. So we're helping her by nourishing her family and building her resume. A couple of hours later, in Miami's partnership city, Yerucham, Israel, students are tweaking a project for the upcoming robotics competition. The high school Y team has received worldwide attention for their many awards for their robotic skills. Every Yerucham school teaches robotics. An innovative future is literally in their hands and turning a struggling community into what will become a hub of innovation in the Negev. Thank you. So now we're back in Miami. It's 11 a.m. Federation is on the phone with the Secure Communities Network, or SCAN. SCAN is the National Security Initiative of the Jewish Federation System, serving as the interface between Homeland Security and the Jewish community. It works with our federations and others to share security best practices and keep Jewish institutions connected. It sounds all just like a piece of boring bureaucratic infrastructure, right? Until those 3 days in January, when at least 60 JCCs across the country were hit with bomb threats at the same time, and we were able to respond with a calm, unified voice. It's just about lunchtime in Miami, and look how much you've accomplished so far. Stanley joined about 40 other seniors for lunch at the JCS kosher meal site at the Michael Ann Russell JCC. Yay! He enjoys the hot food they prepare for him, the chance to socialize with friends, and maybe even dance a little cha-cha once in a while. We have hundreds of seniors in need in our community, and you all give them a lifeline. In about an hour, it will be Madison's bedtime, and her mom will read her to sleep from a PJ library book. How many parents and grandparents here have kids who get those books? They're a gift from the Harold Grinspoon Foundation, the Blink Family Foundation, and yes, you guessed it, the Greater Miami Jewish Federation. Thank you. We've distributed more than 200,000 books to local families since PJ came to Miami in 2008. Over 3,800 are delivered every month. And here's the kicker. Madison's mom is an alum of Birthright Israel, another Federation-funded program. She's one of almost 25,000 young Miami Jews we've sent to Israel programs in the last 15 years. So this was a taste of the hundreds of ways you change the world every day. Together we build a lifeline to every Jew in every place, at every time, in every generation. I hope I was able to convey the meaning of the Federation mission, just how we, literally, care for those in need, strengthen Jewish life, and advance the unity, valued, and shared purpose of the Jewish people. And now I come back to my final story. It began at 5:30 tonight when 1,000 Miamians started gathering in this hotel to celebrate the amazing community we've built and the amazing people we are. These people came together to give voice to the value that if you're Jewish in this world, even if you're all by yourself, you are never alone. We can do much more as a community, and each of us can do much more as individuals. Our good friends Colleen and Richard Fain have demonstrated the power of action by stepping up tonight and so generously offering their $100,000 challenge gift. Colleen and Richard, on behalf of a grateful Jewish community, I want to thank you so much for your leadership and your commitment to the Jewish people. My friends, let's not let this amazing opportunity pass us by. As you pick up your pen, please look deep in your hearts and increase your support for our federation. It's literally up to you. Will the table captains please distribute their pledge cards, and thank you all very much.